Motherfuckers are sick of Nike right now.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Hey.
That's so crazy.
But
the AOK people, man, that shit. You know what that means, right?
Yeah, I've seen. I don't believe it, but I've seen it.
Look,
I've seen it.
Y'all probably ain't gonna see this.
Okay,
but
I've seen it. I'm rocking a Nike headband, by the way.
This is what she was doing before.
Mm-hmm.
And then that white dude with the plaid shirt on was like, "What?" Making all sorts of faces.
Yeah.
And she got switched. She went and
right,
and made him move.
Yeah. I mean,
that's a thing. That's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are the only. I mean, all right, whatever. So if those the people that are boycotting Nike,
this is making America great again. That's what they mean by making America great again.
Oh, that's what they mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That might not be what Trump means, or that might not be what
I didn't say nothing
when he said it. But that they took that and ran with it.
Yeah. Well, you know, David Duke said it originally.
What, making America great again?
Make America great again? Yeah, David Duke said it.
Oh.
You still ain't watched Black Klansman yet, have you?
Nah.
Yeah, you gotta watch that.
Yeah, man, you got me stuck on
Superfly!
Yeah,
hey, he socked the nigga and you know what I'm saying? The perm was definitely on point. Yeah. But what you think about the Nike protest, man?
So very interesting.
In the Raw, let's get it.
For some reason, today, out of all days, I had 2 military guys walk in to my job, and I asked both of them what they thought about Nike. And the first guy was like, "I don't care. That's their campaign." Right? And the second guy was like, "I don't have an opinion yet. Like, it really doesn't matter to me. You know, it ain't got nothing to do with what I'm doing." You know?
I mean, it's all American.
And then
like
my boss was all like, "All right, somebody explain it to me. Well, why are people burning their Nike? First you can't buy Nikes, then everybody buying Nikes, and then what is it?" And I'm just like, I explained it to her, you know. She was like, that's stupid. Like, it's
pretty much.
I mean, you got these real AOK people that got a problem with anything.
You can tell they AOK people by the kind of Nikes that they wearing.
Yeah, the kind of Nikes they burning.
Man, Joe, they is burning the fucking skimpy Nikes.
They not burning the shoes that was on the bait truck.
Hell no. they burning the fucking
the ones you buy at Kohl's.
Yeah, they burning Monarchs by the barrel full. They burning all the Air Monarchs.
Hey, shouts out to the incredible Nick Cannon for walking
up
Nike store
Nick
and
Cannon.
buying all the socks and donating them to the homeless people.
Nick Cannon did that, man.
Yeah, man.
I was talking to my cousin. I was talking to him on Instagram, and I'm like, man, shit. We gotta set the example for the kids.
Yeah.
Like, man, this is our time to shine. Cause when we get old and shit finally changes 60 years from now, we gonna say we was there.
You think it'll change, man?
Man, look, if we all do what we supposed to do right now, if we don't do it right now, nothing is gonna change. But if we just do a little bit, we'll get the ball rolling.
You see, because I feel like the African American or even the black population in America is never gonna hit critical mass. Like, it's never gonna hit.
You think they made it where it won't ever?
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah,
I feel like there's never gonna be enough black power in America to change America's view on black people.
But I mean, do you think the black man will, like the mythical awakening of the black man, do you think that's ever gonna happen?
I don't know, man, because I feel like LeBron James is like pushing it. Like, he waking people up. Like, there's this new you seen the trailer for the new show about the barbershop?
Oh yeah. It came. The first episode came out already.
Oh yeah,
yeah. The shop.
Man.
This nigga's in a barber chair drinking a glass of red wine. I don't buy that, but other than that, I like it. Like, nigga, where you get Merlot from in the barbershop?
Just how they, you know what I'm saying how the black man is respected everywhere outside of America way more than he is in America. You know, the American black man.
Yeah.
You know, but it was the same thing in the 1910s and 20s. Like, here you get lynched and hung, and you can't even touch a white woman's arm.
Yeah.
You know, but you go to France and they loving the culture.
Jesse Owens talked about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Jesse Owens,
Jack Johnson to go out of the country and they'll love him. You know, and go down to Mexico and go up to Canada and go to France and Europe and anywhere. You know what I'm saying? People love the black man.
I mean, look at how you got groups like Onyx that can go overseas and just kill.
Yeah.
But they can't pack a stadium in the States.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same deal. Mm-hmm. Like it's that's that Americanism, man.
Yeah, man.
I think that the Nike thing is an example of American it, right? And the reason why I say that is because you look at it. Anytime America got a problem with something and they want to move unilaterally, they find an issue to attach themselves to.
Yeah.
Right? So they attach themselves to the military because they didn't like what Kaepernick was doing.
Yeah.
So now that Nike has attached itself to Kaepernick.
Yeah, see, now the same guy that said he didn't have an opinion yet, he understood. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to explain to him. He explained to my boss that Kaepernick is kneeling because of police brutality.
Exactly. It ain't got nothing to do with the
military. You know? It's the police.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing that I can say it has to do with the military is soldiers that come back and get jobs as cops. You know? Like, but that's the only correlation between Kaepernick taking a knee in the military.
Right.
It's ex-soldiers, you know, veterans coming back and getting jobs as cops. You know, because he's only fighting against police brutality. And I feel like soldiers they have a better moral compass, and they're
because they didn't see the world.
Yeah,
they have perspective.
Yeah, they know how bad it can get.
Yeah,
and they know these little drug dealers out here shooting people can be stopped with a, you know.
There are ways.
Yeah, they don't need to shoot you.
So.
You know? It's the guy that was getting bullied in high school, the fat kid that was getting bullied in high school that lost all the weight and got the muscles now. He's like, yeah, I'm going to come out here and bully you. You
know, I was wondering, has there ever been an outspoken white athlete?
Why?
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to build a comparison as far as justice for justice.
Okay. Let me explain why I haven't said anything in the last 30 seconds.
Come on. I'm ready for it, man.
If you had the upper hand, and all you had to do is keep your mouth shut to keep the upper hand, why would you fight? Like, there's been one guy that I could think of, the Johnson & Johnson grandson. He went in on his family and did like a undercover documentary about them keeping their billions. And he, you know what I'm saying, put in the little mic and the little camera, and he went undercover at the family financial annual meeting. And you know what I'm saying, like, while his father was telling the sister that she needs to stop taking the jet everywhere. Like, you were in Brazil last week, you were in France the week before that. He's sitting there like, Dad, do we even need all this money? Can we just not make any money this year? And then his dad's like, come on, son. Are you going on this again? I thought we talked about this. Stop talking about this. You know, like, yeah, like, that's what happens when white people protest. Like,
so all right,
just shut up and be white.
That brought up an interesting point, right? So now, being a white athlete, I guess, if you have the upper hand, you can just shut up and dribble, right?
I guess you don't have to be an athlete because you got the Jim Carreys.
But I mean, I'm specifically talking about athletes because I had a specific point I wanted to make. So I can't remember like a John Stockton. Well, Steve Kerr is outspoken.
Yeah.
Steve Kerr and Greg Popovich, they always speak out. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I ask is because we talk about the NFL right now. We know where the beef is with the NFL is with the owners.
Yeah.
Right? Now, where does is there a player at this point that can just shut up and dribble or shut up and run the ball or shut up and tackle? Like, is there some sort of responsibility if the goal is real tangible change?
Yeah, all the quarterbacks. What's the guy from the Broncos?
White guy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's his name? The guy with all the Papa John's pizzas.
Oh, you talking about Peyton Manning?
Is that Peyton Manning?
He retired, but
Nah.
yeah, he was the quarterback for the Broncos.
He was.
Yeah,
It was Peyton Eli. I thought the guy. I'm
Eli
thinking about
plays for
didn't
New
have-
York.
I thought the guy I was talking about didn't have a brother in the NFL.
Oh, I don't know. If he the quarterback from the Broncos, he ain't got no Papa John's endorsement.
Yeah, because he whatchamacallit, he dropped them all.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I mean, like stuff like that. Is that what you mean? Like, because he owned all the most of the Papa John's in Denver were owned by. I don't think it's Eli Manning. I mean,
Peyton Manning.
I don't think that's what I'm thinking about.
Dan Marino. I mean, not Dan Marino, but John Elway.
No. It's a young guy.
Oh no, I don't know who you talking
So
about.
it must be Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
But he owned all the Papa John's in Denver. And then once that controversy hit, he sold all his Papa John's. So is that like speaking out against racism?
That's a smart business tactic.
Yeah, I mean, and I feel like that's the only speaking out that a white athlete has to do. Is just make sure you keep your money.
That's funny. That's funny. I want to see as this developed what's gonna happen because they tried to pull Tom Brady in.
Tom Brady, that's one thing. Nah.
Tom Brady plays for the Patriots.
Yeah.
They tried to pull him in because he had the MAGA hat and all that stuff, and then
I mean, he's he
Nah.
can do that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You
Like
can be a white person with a MAGA hat and not be A-okay. Like you can be just a regular white guy who wants to see America be great again in the eyes of, in the struggle of everybody. You don't have to be a racist to be a white guy with a MAGA hat on.
I think that that's a message that everybody needs to hear because I don't think that's the sentiment for the masses. I think if you got anything that says MAGA on it, you subject to get jumped.
Yeah.
You subject to a jump.
Yeah, but I feel like...
And if you a black person with a MAGA hat, you Kanye West.
Yeah, you just got outcast.
Yeah.
And shamed.
But this is the first time I'm hearing anybody outside of myself say anything like that. Like what you saying now.
Yeah, I feel like wanting to make America great again, or just MAG, making America great. Like if you take the again off, it's a powerful statement.
Yeah.
Like let's make America great without making it great again or going back in history to a place where it wasn't great for one group of people, or another group of people, before women could vote or before black people were free or before, you could, whatever.
But it's a whole group of people that think that America was great when segregation was the law of the land. I mean, and they make good points. I don't know because I wasn't there.
Yeah.
But it's something for everybody. It's something for everybody.